Welcome. Next stop, the Fashion Bunker. Please sit back, relax and enjoy your journey.
Hello? Hi everybody, peace, 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 peace. Welcome to what is it? Midweek live stream. Hi y'all. Hey, Katie. Hey, Fantomet555. Oh, that's a new name. Loves it. Hi from France. Oh. Bonjour. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Andy. Hey, Bibi. Hey, Velasquez. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Brittany Heavenly. Hey, The Real Shakeen. Oh my God, Jocelyn, I just rewatched one of your videos for when you were like in Paris and you spent your whole life savings at Chanel and Dior and then posted the video like 3 years later. Oh my God. I rewatched the whole thing. Jesse Johnson, Deeply Erring. Hi, everybody. Oh my God, so many people. This is amazing. This is amazing. Hey guys. Oh, it's so good to see you. Glad that it's like unannounced and yet we're all here. Hey Melanie Bryce, how's it going? Hey Caleb. Oh my God. This is so cool to see you guys. Yeah, midweek really works for everybody. The feeling we're all like, just like, we'll go. Please send fruit gummy. How's it going, sweetie? Hey Debs. Hey Velasquez. Kev was in the chats I saw at the beginning. So hi Kev, in case you're still here. Hey Ann, love the eyeshadow. Thank you so much. I am using liquid gold because Debbie told me I got to use it before it dries out. So I am... I wonder if I could do an affiliate link for that down below. SK89, love from Stockholm. Hello, sweetie. Kennedy, God Kennedy. Oh my God, what a name. Hi, sweetie. Brittany, how do you say? We need a midweek pick-me-up. Oh, let me tell you, we sure do. Oh, it's been a doozy. Livin Ferret. Not sponsored by these drinks, by the way. I bought them myself. Yeah. But I'm drinking a guarana. Sabor guarana. Oh my God, it's green. Of course it's green. So it's transparent. But I'm doing the guarana sin azúcar without sugar Fanta. Such a vibe.
Yes.
Yes, Queen. Such a vibe. So I am wearing Vivienne Westwood, y'all. I have the Vivienne West. Okay, by the way, the orb, the rings of Saturn. That's why we're in space. I am wearing the Vivienne Westwood pirate shirt. This is a historic piece. She made it in the 80s, but it references, it's like really tight under the armpit. And then it has this like balloon sleeves. It references true historic shirts from the pirate times. It's amazing. Plus it has a little pull string here. And of course I have the Vivienne Westwood mountain hat, which was designed in 1982 from the Nostalgia of Mud Fall Winter 1982 collection. Now, I have been shooting videos these past couple of hours before the live stream now began. I've been pre-recording videos. Hey, Louie. Loving the Westwood look, darling. I'm at work. See you later. All right, sweetie, darling. Yes, we're in Westwood regalia today. And hi, Jasmina girl. Hey, Katie Brown. Love the hat. Thank you. Debbie, Pharrell could never. Okay, this is what I was getting to. Oh, the necklace is BB. You know, if you know, you know. But Heartbreak Hotel Income says, happy hump day. Happy hump day to you too, sweet. Hey, Monarch, how's it going? Hamid, hey, Hamid Allah, how's it going? Yes, King, love you too, sweetie. Please, fruit gummy. Oh my God, speaking of Westwood, I just got a beautiful bag from the Pagan collection. Guess what monogram it has on it? Well, it either has the orb or the squiggle. What else? I mean, what else could it have? Gerbils in the house. Okay, listen. So I've been shooting videos and then I've been thinking to myself, because, okay, first of all, we have a lot to talk about in this video today. In this live stream, there's a lot to talk about. Okay, we still have drama from Fashion Week. And yes, we do have Chanel Endgame. We will be talking Chanel Endgame. Okay, and what does that mean? Oh boy. Well, you know, stay online, keep watching and you'll see. Hey, Katie, and hey, Atelier Paul. Rick Faze on hold, back with Vivienne for today. Actually, I shot a Rick Owens video before. So anyway, I've been shooting videos today. And I was just chilling with you guys in the kind of in this live stream. But although this live stream is also a very specific topic. But I've been kind of attacked this week by the Purse Forum again. They're kind of at it from time to time. Really, not that I care. I really don't. But it's fascinating how moronic these people are. Like they have half a brain cell between the 10 of them. And then they kind of share it amongst each other. And then they try to formulate sentences and stuff. It's kind of really funny. But so I've been shooting some Louis Vuitton videos, Chanel, Rick Owens. Like there's been a lot of really fun stuff. By the way, stay tuned because, I mean, not in this live stream. I'm just teasing you now, but there's going to be a Louis unboxing coming soon. So anyway, in the following days. So there's that. I shot an unboxing. Oh my God, super excited for that. But anyway, and so first of all, one of my latest videos, what was it? Oh, about how to take care of the Vachetta. You know, how to use baby wipes. So somebody was like, it's Vashetta. It's not Vachetta. So I've touched base on that. Stay tuned. That's coming soon. And not only is that coming soon, but it's going to be a slam dunk. Okay, so that's going to be a video you don't want to miss. Also, the Pharrell hat, which is not the Pharrell hat. I had to kind of reference in every video because I know people are going to come for me. And it's so annoying, right? But I'm like, you guys, and I'm going to say this here now as well for people who watch the live stream later. Vivienne Westwood with Malcolm McLaren designed the mountain hat in 1982 for the fall-winter 1982 Nostalgia of Mud collection. Okay. 1982. Pharrell was in diapers in 1982. Okay. He was still shitting himself. So this is like the first famous people to wear the mountain hat. Run DMC, baby, in the 80s. Okay. That's the bomb diggity. Now, for all us Vivienne Westwood collectors who love the mountain hats, and I have a plethora of colorways and materials of the mountain hat, I adore it. It's one of my favorite hats. We all stopped buying mountain hats when Miss Thing started wearing them because all of us did not want to be associated with Pharrell. Like, I sure as hell didn't. So when he started wearing them, I'm like, oh, great. Now I can't wear them anymore because, of course, if you wear your hat, now everybody's going to be like, oh, look, he has the Pharrell hat. Like, this is not the Pharrell hat. Pharrell has the Westwood hat. Okay? And so I threw shade in every video where I wear that. Oh, BB, somebody's about to get schooled, honey. Hey, Val, how's it going, sweetie? Hey, Smurfette. Oh, you have a friend who calls it Vachetta? And listen, y'all, let's be very clear about something. You call it whatever you want. Vachetta, Vashetta, Vashida, Vajita, Vajada, whatever you want to call it. Vagina, I don't care. Call it whatever you want. You know what I mean? Call it whatever you want. But don't you dare come to my channel to educate me on how to say an Italian word. Because you got another thing coming. If you're coming for me. For pronouncing an Italian word. Zumbana. Zumbana. No better. No better. So, let's just... Perché se volete possiamo fare tutto il live stream in italiano. Volete che lo facciamo in italiano? Perché io lo posso fare, eh? Little Julia Fox moment, right? Because...
Ciao.
E se facciamo il live stream in italiano...
Don't do it.
Se lo sai, lo sai. If you know, you know. Hai capito? Okay. Vabbè. So, anyway, you guys. Boop. Yeah, no, don't push a button if you don't want that shirt to be shut closed. Slaying in multiple languages is atelier. He says, I learned 2 things in 2 minutes here. About the Viv hat and Vachetta is not French. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not French. The word Vachetta is French. I made a whole video about it. Oh, right. Thanks, Bubbles. If you want a tip, you can scan hither. But anyway, but I made a whole video about it. You're going to see it. It's coming out either this week or next week. And it's going to be really, really a doozy. Okay. And you know what? Once and for all, we will clarify. We will clarify. How is it pronounced? How it could be pronounced, where it comes from. There's a video coming up because, quite frankly, it's been years now, darling, years that people have been like, oh my God, it's this, it's pronounced like that. Finally, we're going to have a video that's going to explain it once and for all. Of course, there's still going to be somebody out there who's not going to want to believe me. Ma cagare, sai che ti dico? So, anyway. Anyway, Andy says, I needed you when I went to Italy. Oh, Andy, my love. Yes, I would have helped you gladly. Slang in multiple languages. Va bene, says that. Yeah. So, I don't know. Kev, I capito. Corey K says, I don't know what you just said, but it certainly sounded sexy. Oh, thanks, sweetie.
I am confusion.
Katie says, a high kick doozy. Smithette says, school the children, Dacob. Winnie. Hey, Winnie B. Okay, good. People need to know I trust you. Thank you, Winnie B. Frozen Luxury says 103 in the chat. Let's thumb up the chat. Thumb up the live stream, will ya? Atelier says, oh my God, Dacob, there is this Chinese lady on TikTok exposing everybody's factories in China. She has one on every brand and product categories. Oh my God, Atelier, send me the link. Like, DM it to me or something. I don't check DMs, but I can make an exception now. A new Louis pronunciation video going viral, says Kev. Really? On TikTok? Hey, Frozen Luxury. Saya, yes. Yes, yes. Hi, everyone. Oh, so cute. Look at all the love in the chat. So, y'all. Okay, Chanel Endgame. Where to begin? I mean, first of all, I had an epiphany. Okay? I farted it out. Listen, if it doesn't come out this way, it's going to come out the other way. Either way, one way or the other, it's going to come out. But before I say that, just let me tell one more thing about YouTube. Now, for those of you who watch my live streams and who have been following me for a while, you will be surprised in the next few days because I will be posting videos that I've already done, like topics that I've already done in the live streams. I have refilmed, like, for example, there will be a refilming of an unboxing that I've already done in a live stream. And you might ask yourself, what is this clickbait? Why are you doing this? I'm doing this for a specific reason. I'm doing this because I've noticed that YouTube, separates, like puts a wall between live streams and videos that you post on your channel. What does this mean? This means that, for example, when I did my Louis Vuitton Band Me saga, 5-part saga, might I add, I filmed 2 videos and I posted them as videos. The other 3 parts of the saga were 3 live streams. And I kept getting these weird messages and comments from people saying, Dacob, I cannot find part 3 and part 4 before I posted part 5. Now they're writing me, Dacob, I can't find part 5. And I was thinking to myself, well, why can't they find it? It's online. And then I would answer to them in another comment. I would reply and I would say, well, here's the link. Like, it's still public. Here's the link to part 3 of Louis Vuitton Band Me saga, part 4 and part 5. And then I realized what YouTube is doing. YouTube basically separates the live streams from the videos. And they never connect them, which is so stupid. But they also separate the shorts, which means, guess what? It's another algorithm. So, live streams are an algorithm. Posted videos are another algorithm. Shorts are a third algorithm. And then I started getting comments from people who had on my videos commenting, oh, do you unbox the bag? What? When? I'm like, in the live stream. I literally did a whole live stream on Louis Vuitton. Didn't you see it? No, I didn't. So there's like a whole other, basically what's happening is I'm getting my, I have the followers that follow the posted videos, and then I have the followers that follow the live streams, and then I have who follows both, but it's becoming more and more separate. Isn't that interesting? So I had to refilm certain videos to post them on my video section because people don't know that I have them in the live stream. So bear with me, you guys. I know some of you are going to be irritated because you're going to see like, well, hold on a minute. He just unboxed this bag. He's unboxing it again. I have to because my viewers didn't see the live stream. So just to clarify that, Debbie, yes, that dumb separate tab for lives. Exactly. And when you click on my videos, you get a whole list of my videos, but you don't get my live streams. And a lot of people miss out completely on these videos. They don't even know I do live streams like midweek. They have no freaking clue. Hey, Diana, Mary. Oh, thank you so much. Work hard for the money. You best believe. Donna Donahue. Hi, D. Just letting you know you entertained the hell out of me. You're the best. Oh, my love. Thank you so much. I've also... Corey Emerson, we all need the link. Wait, the link... Wait, sorry. Now I'm missing... I'm late with the chats. What was I talking about before? The link for what? Oh, the scan to tip Dacob? The link is at the top of the chats. And then you can also use your phone to scan here if you want to help out the channel. Hey, Divilano. Tracy B. Hi, how's it going, sweetie? Yes, thumb up the live stream, you guys. It helps a lot, the channel. YouTube can't stop messing with creators. Debbie, YouTube keeps messing with us. It's insane. Donna Donahue says, hi, D. Just letting you know. Oh, thank you. Read that one already. Diana says, you're such... Thank you. Read that one. Hey, Heather Orth. I missed it too. You see? Well, Heather, don't you worry. The video will be posted. BB says, no irritation, just more content to enjoy. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Lux with Brit, is the hat attached to the white thing with the blue stripes? Yes. This is called the squiggle pattern that Castelbajac created in the 80s and gifted to Vivienne Westwood and Malcolm McLaren. So this is a very, very famous Vivienne Westwood design. That was originally designed by Castelbajac, but then gifted to Vivienne. It's become since the 80s one of Vivienne Westwood's most famous patterns. So this is a like a padded bandana, that is incorporated into the hat to set the hat. You can flip it inwards as well if you don't want it to show, but it's much more 80s to actually show it. In the 80s, there was also a version with a knitted rim around it with like a knitted wool pattern, which is also really gorgeous. Now they do it in cotton with all different patterns and prints, and the hats are made in felt in different colorways, made in London, well, outside of London, I believe. Please send fruit gummy. Thank you for becoming a tier 2 member. Thank you so much, sweetie. Lux with Brit says, so I read that one. How many languages do you speak, Dacob? So impressive. Oh my God, Katie. So I'm at around 7 at this point. I want to say I'm in that area. Yeah, Caleb, it's good to know about the live streams. It's a totally different world. Totally different world. Kev says, has anyone read the fake Birkin Slayer interview on the Purse blog? No, I have not, but some people might have. Oh, so Jason was telling me, Jason is also a member of the channel here with us. And Jason said that he was in touch with the Birkin Slayer, like DMing, and Jason revealed to us that indeed he believes the Birkin Slayer is a woman and very shy apparently. And he said, hey, why don't you do an interview with Dacob? And the Birkin Slayer said, no, I already did one with this newspaper or press blog. Oh my God, Lessa Bolden. Thank you so much, my love. Big heart.
Lessa Bolden donne $20. Lave your creative style. Virgule cœur.
Bubbles is still talking in French because we're still in Paris, you guys, and we're still gonna do we're gonna review a couple of fashion shows today. Let me pop your in space cherry. Why am I in space? Because when Vivienne Westwood re-envisioned monarchy, she kind of, you see the orb, the royal orb, she added the ring of Saturn around it. So in space and the future, So this is why I kind of wanted to float in space with you guys today. So then allegedly, the Birkin Slayer then answered and said, I already did the exclusive interview. I don't want to do another interview. You know, I'm very shy, blah, blah, blah. And Jason said, you don't have to show your face, girl. You can we can distort your audio. We can distort your voice. At that point, the Birkin Slayer blocked Jason. So, yeah, Birkin Slayer, sorry, you ain't it. Just, if you don't, if we can't even see you, you're too shady. That's too sketchy. I don't know your intentions. I don't know your true intentions, but you're hiding way too much. But then stating that you want, I don't know. It's all too shady for me. Like an Instagram profile that so quickly garners so many followers, and then the whole world and their deceased granddads follow you. Like, it's just, everything's alleged. Everything I say in this live stream is allegedly, okay? Everything's alleged. Everything's just my opinion, not rooted in any truths or facts. Like, to be very clear, I'm just sharing with you my shady opinion, okay? Do not listen to me. You do you. Let me vent. You're my family here. You're the only people I can vent to. Who am I supposed to vent to about a freaking Birkin Slayer? Nobody gives a shit in my life, in my real life. What am I gonna call my mom and talk about the fake Birkin Slayer? She's gonna tell me like, son, I really ain't got no time for this shit. I got better stuff to do. You know what I mean? Like, you're my people. Who else am I supposed to talk to this about? Like, seriously. Emotion Engine said, Birkin Slayer lives in a glass house. Yeah. I mean, the Birkin Slayer page is getting old, says Caleb. Yeah, it was yesterday's news, honey. Let me tell you, I've been around the block for how many years on YouTube now? I've also gone through my cancellations and what have you. And, we grow slow, but we're yeah, we're a grower, not a shower. So I'm just saying, it takes a bit more than what the Birkin Slayer is doing if you want to have some sort of substance that remains longer on social media. Lux with Brit, I forgot about the Birkin Slayer. Kev says, 15 seconds of fame. Caleb says, oh my. Yes, says Winnie. Yes, mic drop. Vent away, darling, says D. Higginbotham. Mama Dacob hangs up. Yeah, Mama Dacob is like, cha. Like, cha. What's Slayer who? Slayer who? Bah. Jesse Johnson says, lol, yas. Oh my God, please said Fruit Gummy. The Birkin Slayer sounds like a B-rate Batman villain. I mean, and yet everybody fell for it. Like, thousands and thousands of people started following them. And I mean, it's fine. It's a novelty Instagram profile, to be honest with you. But like, girl. I think I knew her in the 80s. As long as with Brit. Kev says 15 seconds of fame. Listen. Speaking of 15 seconds of fame, can we just go back to Paris for a second? Let's do a fashion show together. The Law Roach LV drama that they let them go, Donna Donahue. Is that what you're talking about? I mean, or wait, what was it with the styling? What was it? I did hear about it. Also, like this whole reportage about like the influencers, like that they're like choosing. Yeah, Donna says yes, that they're choosing like completely. Listen, for me, I've been telling you this for ages now, y'all. Louis Vuitton, they're really, really struggling. I feel because they want to be this fashion brand, but I'm like, girl, you're a luggage brand. And you know what? Don't shit in the plate you eat from, Louis. We all love you for your Monogram travel essentials. And there ain't nothing to be ashamed for that. You do the best ones in the world. Luxury, on a luxury level. So keep doing that. You don't have to run after Chanel and co, with your price increases, copying them and trying to be fashionable like they're. You're deleting your entire Monogram collection bit by bit. There's like less and less stuff. And you want us to buy what? Pharrell's fashion collection for Louis Vuitton? Seriously? Yayoi Kusama? By the way, I've been there the other day because I have an unboxing, right? Yesterday, I've been to the shop, to the Louis shop. All those that what they thought were going to be rare Yayoi Kusama pieces, they're still standing there. And I'm like, oh, it didn't sell out. And the sales associate was like, yeah, I didn't do very well here. Maybe not, then she was trying to be like positive. Of course, she works for the brand. She has to, right? She was like saying, yeah, no, in other countries, in other cities, it sold well. I'm like, girl, I've been traveling like on a weekly basis. And I always go to Louis. And I see the same Yayoi Kusama stuff everywhere. It's overpriced for what it is. It's ugly. And I mean, listen, if you like some novelty piece from the Yayoi Kusama, you do you. I'm not judging you for buying that stuff. But I'm just saying it didn't sell out like they thought it was going to sell out. And now they have a part 2 coming out. So anyway, then they were talking about Emma Chamberlain. What's her name? The YouTuber. How she's like lovely and all and great and blah, 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 but just the wrong fit for Louis. I mean, they keep making mistakes. Quite frankly, you guys, I also don't think that Nicolas Ghesquière is good for Louis Vuitton. Nicolas was great for Balenciaga, but not for Louis. So, Dario Domenico Martino, ugly, gaudy, tacky, and expensive AF. There you have it. I could do the Kusama pieces by myself at home, says Murphy. Amanda says they should expand their monogram purse selection, especially larger bags. Exactly. And no shade to Louis. I love Louis. I love my Louis. But I love my monogram. My sales associates, they don't even try. The ones that I know that I work with, they don't even try to sell me anything else anymore. They know I come for a specific thing. They respect it. They let me have it. And I go and everybody happy. But if I encounter a new sales associate and they always try to push the leather on you. Well, oh, sorry, I don't have the monogram, whatever, miniature agenda, but I have it in leather. Would you like to see it? I'm like, honey, no. I only buy canvas. And then miraculously maybe I do have it after all. And then they find it in the drawer somewhere. So... Or then they try to push the clothes on you, Why don't you try on this leather jacket for $20,000? I'm like, honey, if I wanted to spend $20,000 on a jacket, I would go to another brand, not Louis. I'm just honest, because there's other better brands that do clothing much better. So anyway, after Pharrell for menswear, they could totally get Lindsay Lohan and get an Emmanuel Ungaro 2.0 LOL. I mean, at this point, Lindsay Lohan would rock at LV much more than I think Pharrell would. But anyway, Kusama Drop 2 is basically toddler scribbles on monogram. Yeah, scary stuff, because that little monster head is like creepy. Coach leather is better than Louis Vuitton leather, says Young Reparations. I don't know about that, but I mean, they have different approaches to leather in general, Victor says the drop 2 of Kusama collection is even worse somehow. Well, the Kusama second collection is scary, says Lux with Bear. Yeah, Lux with Bear. Yeah, totally. It's creepy. And so bring Mark back, says Frozen Luxury. He changed everything. If he isn't tired, says, I think he's tired. He gives me tired vibes. Ingrid says, going back to LV, when Foxy LV is one of LV representatives, I'll believe her, says Ingrid. Oh, I believe Foxy LV blindly too. Hi, Dacob. Yeah, hey, Coco Kitty CC, midweek live stream. Is this a regular time slot? Trying to make it a regular time slot, but right now the algorithm is messing with me, so things can change. But yeah, I've been live streaming Wednesdays for a couple of weeks now, right? Plus Saturdays. I can't wait to see the Kusama stuff. I can't wait to not see the Kusama stuff anymore. Heather, you and me together. Oh, a little rhyme. I can see Lindsay checking into a hotel with a whole set of Louis Vuitton luggage for an ad. Oh, love that. Please send fruit gummy. Well, I would live for that moment. 80s vibes. Again, I know I repeat myself, but Troop Beverly Hills. When Shelley Long leaves home, and there's that whole set of LV luggage in the 80s. Oh, Nordstrom is closing in Canada. I think I heard that. Mark's Louis Vuitton, his namesake collection started to run together. He was tired. And his namesake collection, I think Emotion Engine, he's tired. Yeah. Paige says, yay, day instantly got better with this live. Hello, Dacob and Fashion Bunker fam. Hi, Paige D. Hey, sweetie. Hello, hello. And Smurfette says Louis Vuitton needs to get back to their roots and focus on the monogram canvas. Atelier, I agree. Atelier says, love how you're not obedient to big brands. They keep carrying on Viv's rebel enthusiasm. Totally. And when people come for me in the purse forum and like saying like I'm bashing the brands and how dare I, and I'm not a real luxury YouTuber because I don't unbox a $10,000 bag every week, I'm like, oh my God, again, the half brain cell that they share amongst all of them is like it baffles the mind. He wants to be an authority on Chanel, but he don't unbox 50,000 bags every day. I'm like, girl, I already have all the bags I want from Chanel. Why would I want to buy more? First of all. Second of all, I'm not dumb. I'm not going to buy Chanel bags now. Their leather is terrible right now. Also, their fabrics. Oh my God. Have you seen? No, absolutely not. Allegedly, of course. This is just my opinion. For my standards, it's terrible. Okay. So yeah, do you have any hard-sided Louis Vuitton? Jacob, is it a good investment? Dacob. No fashion and no design luxury is an investment. Forget about it. Okay. If you're talking monetary, I cannot give you investment advice because I'm not an investment advisor. I didn't study that. But I can tell you, I don't see fashion or travel goods as investments. I mean, yeah, I could see them as investments in terms of handing them down to your kids. Like you buy it, you use it, you enjoy it, and then you give it to your kids or your nephews or your friends or whatever, or somebody steals it after you kick the bucket. But you buy it to enjoy it. And in the unboxing that I'm going to do in the following days, I talk about this and I say that I've now really, really changed my purchasing habits and I really only focus on buying stuff I'm going to use and that I'm going to use a lot. Period. I'm done with, oh, this is such a cute collectible. We're done. We're done with that shit. So investment, how for my happiness? Yeah, it's an investment in my happiness. It brings me joy to wear these pieces. From that point of view, it's an investment. Okay. But from no other point of view do I see it as an investment personally. Oh, Caleb loved the Louis Vuitton collection that Carrie Bradshaw had. I don't really remember. I have to rewatch the show because I don't remember Carrie having a whole bunch of Louis. Did she have them in her apartment? I don't remember. I would love your opinion on the Stylist Luxury Raw retiring. Wait, on the Stylist Luxury Law. Stylist Luxury Law retiring. Apparently because he was seated second row at a show. Wait, Crybaby Uzagi Fashion, can you, because I'm lost a little bit. Is this connected to the Louis Vuitton drama? Let's just scoop up all these vintage bags for a good price. That's what I'm doing, says Winnie B. That's a great tip. But Winnie, you have a professional eye for these things. Like you can see if something is like replica or not. But a lot of people, they're relatively new to the game. And a lot of people are scared to buy, secondhand because there's a lot of replicas out there. And some people don't want a replica. They want to get the authentic. And I mean, you've been in the game for a while now, so you have a good eye. You have a trained eye for this stuff. But a lot of people don't really know. They don't know. And then they're too scared to get the fake. D. Higginbotham, thank you so much. So glad you're here on Wednesday. Makes a great Wednesday. Thank you. Dacob has an archive. The other teeny boppas just have closets. Yes, I have an archive. I mean, granted, I've been buying my whole life, so it's kind of... my archives, I'm like a hoarder, basically. I live surrounded by stuff. So it's not like, it's not this like, it's cozy. You could say it's cozy, but don't envision it as this aseptic, completely empty space. And in the middle of this like soccer field, football field, empty space, there's just one glass vitrine in the center with one object in the middle, and that's like the Fashion Bunker archives. It's not like that, but anyway, it's not that spacious. But yes, Smurfette, I did curate a collection. Yeah, Winnie. You got to watch out. Law Roach didn't retire because he could sit front row. LOL. Like, imagine. I give up buying purses for Lent. It is helping me assess my collection, says D. Very good. And it also helps you enjoy your collection. Sorry if I missed a couple of chats, you guys, because I'm blabbering on and they're going fast. Thumb up the live stream while you're at it. And so wait, Law Roach didn't retire because I still don't get it. Maybe that was his last straw. So wait, so he had an issue because he was not seated front row? You know, Shayla says, I appreciate the honest. Maybe that was his last straw. If you know, you know, says Debbie. Smith says, not hoarder. Wait, museum, chez Dacob. Daria says, is it like Jeffree Star's closet vault? Oh, honey, I'm not tacky. Sorry. I might be a hoarder, but I'm not tacky. Okay. Ingrid says, buy Louis Vuitton from the 90s. Take them. Wait, save so much. Oh my gosh, it's going too fast. I can't read. I know. I'm just starting what it being said online. Yes, we would all love to know more. Oh, to shop my closet. You know, that's the best kept secret of the fashion bunker. You know, picturing the fashion bunker inside Julia Fox's apartment is so cute. No, it's not like Julia Fox's apartment. Ellen says, hello, everyone. Hey, Ellen. Hi, Dacob. What did I miss? Oh, honey, we're just getting started. Dari says the shade. Let me tell you. We hoard. We do not tag, honey. Exactly. Emotion engine. No one knows for sure why he retired. It's all speculation. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Kev says, when are we going to see the bunker again? I miss the concrete walls. Well, we're not going to see the concrete walls anytime soon. Because the algorithm wants something different. So I'm delivering something different. You see, the concrete walls were too bare for some. So apparently it was damaging the views. Things might change. It might get better again, but you know. Oh, okay. Okay, girl. We got a slow mode turned on. No one knows for sure why he retired. It's all speculation. So picturing the fashion bunker inside Julia Fox's apartment is so cute. I really like the bunker background. Oh, thanks, Sen. Well, yeah. I mean, it's a bare cement wall. It's a concrete wall. It's a bunker, after all. We are in a bunker. Yeah, to some... Yes, Caleb, the algorithm controls our lives. And since I've switched to kind of these special moments, the videos get more views. And viewer retention is longer. So, you see, gotta go with the flow. Saya, you want to retire too? Let's retire together like the Golden Girls. Let's get ourselves a cute little house in Florida. And, I'll be Sophia. But I'll be a more bitter version of Sophia. I want to be the bitter Sicilian Sophia. Like a bitter version of Sophia. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in any truth or facts. Everything is allegedly. Your most iconic line. Actually, you missed a part. I say everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Just my opinion. Not rooted in any truths or facts. Everything's alleged. Allegedly. Kev says, interesting. Crybaby's like, oh yes, honey. Kev, I ain't doing this because I'm doing this for a reason. You know, I'm working really hard to try to find a way for it to work for the algorithm and me. So that's why all of these changes are happening, because what are you going to do? You either fossilize and game over, or you don't. Speaking of game over. Okay, wait. I need to put that on a t-shirt, says Ingrid Davis. The allegedly thing, yeah. He's a very successful stylist known for Zendaya, etc. He announced he's retiring yesterday because of lies and politics of the industry. Oh, yes. I've seen the photo of him and Zendaya. Thank you for specifying. I know this story. Thank you. Now I can visualize him. I know how he looks like with the long hair. No, I know. Yeah, drama. Honey. let me tell you. Let me tell you two things, okay? Let me tell you one thing. As a veteran of the fashion industry, first thing you got to learn is that the fashion industry is not fair. It's ruthless, it's cutthroat, it's fake, and if they can, they're going to walk all over you to get to where they want to. So, for him to now be all like, I just realized, look, it's fashion industry is like this or like that. I'm like, girl, you knew, okay? You've been in it for long enough to know. Now, when it suits you to say how bad the fashion industry is, you say it. But all these years, you haven't said it like you're saying it now. Yeah, Katie, drama on both sides. It's always drama. You know what I mean? So Cartier and the air quality has gone down so much. You've been new. I've been new, Winnie. But listen, so let me show. So we're back to Paris Fashion Week, and we're gonna watch. And listen. This is, you want to be shady. You don't want to be shady. We're gonna watch the Nina Ricci fashion show. Nina Ricci, y'all. We're gonna review it together, right? A bit dramatic, because let's just watch this. So anyway, I think we took the Nina Ricci show from the Nina Ricci YouTube channel, so it falls under fair use because we will be reviewing the video. However, I have changed the music. The music is copyright-free music, not the music that was in the show. So, yeah. Hold on, because I am completely out of the loop. Like I'm having a brain fart right now, because thumb up the live stream while I clear my brain fart. So where are we? Okay, yeah, I forgot the name. Harris Reed. So Harris Reed is the artistic director of Nina Ricci now. Interesting how a lot of these French fashion houses are taking like Americans and Brits to design for them, and they're not taking any French people anymore. Isn't that fascinating? Why is that? So we have that one Oompa Loompa at Schiaparelli. I cannot stand him. The other one, another one at Mugler. And now we're getting Harris Reed and Nina Ricci. So now Harris Reed is gender fluid. I don't know if Harris Reed goes by pronouns them or he, or let me check. Well, Harris Reed's Instagram reads, creative director of Nina Ricci, founder and creative director of Harris Reed, fighting for the beauty of fluidity. So Harris doesn't state if he wants to be like they or he. So I don't know how I can be polite. I'm just going to try to avoid he and she and they. So I'm just going to try to say Harris, okay? So Harris Reed has been modeling for Gucci under Alessandro Michele. Harris Reed is really beautiful, very androgynous, really, really beautiful, really androgynous in the best of way. And Harris has modeled for Gucci, maybe also designed or collaborated with Alessandro Michele, but then Harris also started Harris's own, it's hard to avoid all these pronouns. Harris started Harris's own fashion label, Harris Reed, and started designing, and like famous people started wearing Harris's pieces, like Beyonce, and Lil Nas X, and what have you. Then Harris Reed is appointed artistic director of Nina Ricci, and since then, like on the Vanity Fair after Oscars red carpet party, some celebrities were seen wearing Harris Reed or Nina Ricci, or Harris Reed for Nina Ricci. One of them being Sarah Paulson. We adore Sarah Paulson. We love Sarah Paulson. Sarah Paulson is amazing. And I was like, okay, if Sarah Paulson is wearing Nina Ricci, all right, I'm going to give Nina Ricci the benefit of the doubt. Let's see the show together, right? So try to zoom better. Try to zoom better. Then your dress will flow fluidity. Oh, honey, Kev is throwing the shade. Let's get to 100 likes first. We're at 87 thumbs up, you guys. Come on. We're 200 people watching. Like, we can have 200 likes like this in 1 second. It really, really helps the algorithm because these thumbs up show YouTube that you are watching, but not by accident. You're actually really enjoying it. And so the algorithm counts you as a viewer if you thumb up. As a valid viewer if you thumb it up. Of course, they count you as a viewer if you're watching and without thumbing up. But we got better chances at the video being shown to new viewers if we have a lot of thumbs up. So please support. It's free. Doesn't cost anything for you to thumb up the video. Okay, we got the 100 likes. Phew. Let's get to 150. Come on, come on. Yes, Queen, 106. Wait, girl. Seriously, it's really, really important to thumb up the video. I know that people think it's so annoying, but hey, that's how the algorithm was built. So anyway, Harris Reed. Did I say that right? Yeah. All right, let's see what Harris is doing at Nina Ricci. Brace yourselves. And I want to be supportive of a fellow sister. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to throw, I'm going to... But let's see. So this lady has been also modeling for Versace. Love it. Love that the opening act is the most voluptuous lady. The outfit, however... You see, it already begins here. I'm telling you, it's kind of like a toned down Alessandro Michele for Gucci, but it's also trying to be French haute couture style. This is Pret-a-Porter. I believe this is Pret-a-Porter. It's the fall winter 2023 collection. Or is it haute couture? I think it's Pret-a-Porter, but I don't know. It also looks like a toned down version of Moschino. It's like... It's really, I'm telling you, I don't mind the simplicity, but I'm like, Nina Ricci is something else you got, and then the stripy catwalk with the little square in the background. It's, oh my gosh. And I know it was a collaboration with the artist that did these like pink cherries and these bunnies, which I'm gonna tell you right now the name of the artists. 3D by New Studio. The artist, come on, where's it? Janine Brito did the little prints with the sheep, with the lamb and the cherries. So love the inclusivity, love that it's gender fluid, love the voluptuousness, love the body shapes, love all the gorgeous tones of skin, love all of that. Don't get me wrong, this is going in the right direction. But if I just focus on the clothes, like, you guys, I mean, I really, I don't know what to tell you, because and then, I know Nina Ricci, L'air du temps, the perfume, Nina Ricci's perfume, and those birds are a symbol. So this is like not something that is copying Schiaparelli necessarily, but it does look a little bit like a cheap version of Elsa Schiaparelli, just because Schiaparelli is very famous at the moment, having a comeback. Like, let's kind of take from there, but then let's also be a little bit Jeremy Scott, the faux fur. This is terrible. You guys, I'm sorry, but just, this looks like a student that is done with high school or fashion design school, and then they're like, they got a good investor, they got a good budget, and they're going places, they're doing stuff, okay. But and listen, don't get me wrong, Harris is super young. Harris is still like, what, 26 or 27 years old, so maybe we have to see it this way, like, wow, somebody in their 20s getting appointed artistic director of a big fashion house that's been around for a long time. That's a huge accomplishment. So let the person also evolve. Like they need some more time to evolve. I get it, but you're giving this person already the artistic direction. Like, do you have the time to wait until they evolve? You know what I mean? Like, it's an investment also. But so, you know what I mean? Like, it's great that somebody in their 20s reaches such huge heights. I'm all for it. All for it. But maybe because of the age, we're still not there fully. They should have kept working with Teaskins, says Kev. Katie says, I love Harris' personal style, but this is a big no, says Katie. Debbie says it just keeps getting worse. Pieces of Cara says, yes, the navy blue. Lisa Bolden says, heart-shaped jackets are hot right now. D. Higginbotham says, love the diverse models, but the clothes, no. Katie says, agree, Kev. Victor says, oh my God, what? Vel says, the bows on them heels about to fall off. Cypress Nick says, the dress made for Iman was beautiful. KDF says, jazz dance costume. Smurfette, he needs to thank Iman. He popped up on everyone's radar after he dressed her for the Met Gala. Kev, yes, that was a moment with the huge feathers all around. But then, I mean, also Beyonce wore the feathers look, and then Lil Nas X also did it for the, I think, MTV red carpet. What are we selling here? Just perfume? I don't see a customer for these clothes, says Kev. Fou de danse. Yes, haha, these look like Dance Mom's costumes. All right, so the shade in the chats is flowing. I mean, I don't mind the sunglasses, you know what I mean? These oversized jackets are, y'all. It's pop, it's a moment for sure. This is the dress that Sarah Paulson wore to the Vanity Fair after Oscar party. Minus the glasses and maybe minus the shoe. Maybe she wore another shoe. But that was the pilot sequin moment for Sarah Paulson. I don't mind this shoe, the stripy shoe. You know, look. Okay, I'm struggling here. I'm trying to find stuff. Polka dots, black on black. Okay, we can do that. The fur, this looks really heavy. This really, really, really looks like Jeremy Scott from his younger years trying to do Nina Ricci. I like the flower around the neck. Sure, why not? A little tulle moment, always nice. The black and white striped fur just looks so cheap. Love the flower though. The flower is still awesome. Here we got another Liard du Temps. Anybody remembers Hannibal from Silence of the Lambs? When he sniffs Clarice and says, you always wear Liard du Temps, but not today. Okay, and here we have the full view. The colors all together. Hey, I love a pop of color. Don't get me wrong, girl. I love a pop of color in the clothes, right? But okay, let's see. Harris, is Harris gonna come out at the end? Okay, Harris also wearing a moment, a Nina Ricci creation. Super cute. Harris is adorable, by the way. So this is really hard for me because I really want Harris to have success. I want Harris to have a ton of success. And I really, really do. This collection just... Maybe it's okay for a 20-year-old to have this as a debut collection. But is it okay for a 20-year-old to have a debut collection like this for a house like Nina Ricci? I'm not saying that Nina Ricci was doing great. I'm not saying that they were like doing fabulously great, that, you know what I mean? Maybe they can take a risk. They can afford to take a risk, but yeah. Kennedy, God Kennedy. I think I liked one look. Katie says me too. Tina G says yes. Delight. What did Delight say? Dario Domenico says drag queen couture. It did look like a drag queen show, and some of the drag queens on RuPaul's Drag Race do much better than what we saw here on the runway. Some drag queens today, honey, their costumes could have been an haute couture show. Okay, much better than this. Sorry, not and Alice in Wonderland costumes in an Amdram, says Jen O. Victor says skunk couture, and it says, what is this Darwish skirt? Lisa Bolden, LOL. Pieces of Cara. Who's wearing this stuff in real life? Kev says, not today, darling, not today. Victor says, I like 3 looks. Tina G. Yes, Delight. I missed the Delight moment. It's very cocotte, says Hella Barbara Rank. Well, I beg to differ. I beg to differ, darling. Cocotte is something else, with all due respect. I mean, I envision Vivienne Westwood's Cocotte collection. When we talk about Cocotte, I envision something else. This reminds me of a show I would design as emo scene kid in 2010. All the stripes and neon. Says, please send fruit gummy. Ingrid says, so I may be too old for this type of style. Katie says, it looked rushed. Smurfette said, it looked like what he's doing for his own label. It's not worthy of Nina Ricci, though. Kev says, I wonder how many talented veterans were passed for this. That is a very good point, Kev. And I think there's this tendency of taking like younger designers. They thought, oh, Rustig was like really successful at Balmain, plus all of these Americans that are being hired at different other brands. Like it's a vibe, it's a trend. It worked for them. It's going to work for us. I have a sneaky suspicion a little bit of that played into it. Jet Above the Clouds, very Project Runway. Period. I couldn't have said it better myself. Lux with Brit, it looks like they went outside and shot a big bird in showed it on the Something Horribly, might add. Katie says, wonder if Harris was under a time crunch. Possibly. Anderson Martin says that huge black and white dress with the flowers. With the flower, the only thing I could think about was Billy Porter would kill for it. And Billy Porter also does not really slay on the runway. He thinks he does, and more power to him. The most important thing is that he thinks he does, but like, anyway. Execution was not there, says Vel. Donahue says, she does well with color. It's really bad, says Ellen. Dario says, Anderson Martin, totally. It has his name written all over it. Kodikai, everything looked so ill-fitted. James Nation, LOL. Hey, Zara Justina. Hi, Dacob and Fashion Bunker. What a wonderful surprise. Hey, sweetie, welcome. Vicente says, hey, boo-boo. Hey, Vicente. Rizology, Cruella. All right. Y'all. Now, but listen, it doesn't get better, because what I'm going to share with you now is kind of sad. So, if we go to the Nina Ricci Instagram account, right? They already have over 1 million followers, which I'm like, really? Okay. So fine. Nina Ricci has 1 million followers. But then you have over 1 million followers, but then they post a photo, this one, for example, from the Vanity Fair party, one of the looks from the runway, 810 likes. You have over 1 million followers on Instagram and you get 810 likes. $810 likes. And also, like 4 comments, like also the runway looks, 1.1 million followers. And then here's, Nina Ricci, here are the looks. Look, 3,000 likes. Posted several days ago. It's not like they posted this today and you might say, Dacob, well, it needs some time to get more likes. This is posted several days ago. 3,000 likes? And like 4 comments? And of course, all the comments are positive. Okay, the 4 or 30 comments that are there are positive. But 1.1 million likes, followers. 1.1 million followers, but then this is the amount of likes you get? No, Dario, what I'm saying is these are not real followers, allegedly, because you can't... And all the comments are positive. Okay, so I go to another Instagram account. You best believe. I go to Kristen V. Bateman. Kristen V. Bateman, who has like, I don't know, a couple tens of thousands of followers. Now, when they post a photo, it gets 18,000 likes. Okay? So this one got 18,425 likes from this account. Okay? But here's the twist. A ton of negative comments. You see, something's wrong. So, of course, because here, I guess they don't filter the negative comments. They allow every comment. And what are the comments? And let me read a couple of the comments. Somebody says, why is it like not cohesive at all? Like these all feel like from a different collection. Also, some of these looks feel so recycled. I don't know. I feel like I've seen these exact looks before. Somebody else said, the bra and panty outfit seemed quite tame, actually quite practical compared to the rest. It's all too novelty. Harris Reed needs to be replaced, or the House of Ricci is headed for Chapter 11. I feel I have been charitable with my review. Okay. Somebody else then says, more hideous outfits, like a fancy dress competition. Somebody else says, circus, designers run out of ideas or what? Then somebody else says, fashion is not paid with money, it's paid with style. And then there's a response to that comment saying, which is completely absent here. I'm telling ya, people in the comments be shady. Since somebody says, only runway I don't think I can wear to go to work. Painful to watch, somebody says. Who on earth would on any street would go on the street with stuff like that? Somebody else said, man, I have seen some ridiculous outfits here on Instagram lately. Where the hell is you going to wear all this mess? Somebody else says, they're on drugs to design all of this? Like, whatever, you call them. And somebody else says, I would wear the third outfit and also the sixth. Somebody else says, ridiculous. Halloween, somebody asks, I would be embarrassed to even be in the audience. What a joke. Somebody else says, just ridiculous. Somebody else says silly. Somebody else says getting more and more outrageous every day. Somebody else says Brazil Carnival. Y'all, none of these comments are visible on the Nina Ricci Instagram profile. So these are all visible if somebody else posts photos from the show and on their own Instagram. So there's that as well, that kind of, I'm like, oh, you're not being honest. You know, you come across as not being honest. At least to me, that's how it feels. Like if you have 1.1 million followers on your Instagram account, but then like a post gets 800 likes or 3,000 likes. Some posts get more likes, but like, and then the 4 comments that you have under the post are positive. But then there's no other comments. Something is wrong. Like you make me start thinking you either bought your followers or you're deleting all the negative comments, but then why aren't people liking? Yeah, I don't know. If you're buying your followers, why don't you buy the likes too? I don't know. Super bizarre. Super bizarre. Sorry, but anyway, what's your guys' opinion? Let me know in the comment section down below, but also you can read the chat bar on the side of the video. Obviously, my co-chatters are all writing. I heard from my Chanel sales associate yesterday, they're limiting the production of classic mini squares and rectangles. Whatever. Well, speaking of Chanel, we can pass to the next topic. The next topic is Chanel Endgame. Apropos Chanel Endgame, we've been hearing about the fall of quality. I've been reporting about it since last summer, because my 22 bag started peeling 20 minutes after I bought it. You could check out that video on my channel. My other bag that I bought that same summer, a little tiny coin purse on chain. Well, they call it mini clutch on chain. A tiny thing in caviar leather, started peeling, terrible. That one was sent off for repairs, never came back. It's been 6 months now. So I'm really getting upset because they got my money and my bag. So there's that. People have been reporting issues with Chanel quality. Just recently, I shared a video by a TikToker who purchased one of the vanity cases. And let me show you the video right now so we refresh our memory. I'm going to post a link down below to the lady on TikTok. Let me just move to the side so you get to see the video that was happening on TikTok.
Do not buy anything else from Chanel anymore, especially their bags. Let me tell you, I brought this bag about a month ago, and already the Chanel hardware logo fell straight off. This is how the bag is supposed to look right after I brought it. And this is how it looks after only wearing this cheap bag after one time. Like, this is crazy. Chanel has fell off big time. Not to mention, they told me it would take up to 5 months for them to repair this bag, and they refused to give me a refund. Do not buy this bag. It is a waste of money.
All right. So actually, you know what? Let me record this segment because, again, I'm thinking live stream. People are not going to see this, so I have to make a separate video. Let me start over. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me. Are we recording? Yeah, we're okay. You guys, we're going to talk about Chanel Endgame. What does that mean? We've been hearing about issues with quality, decay in Chanel quality of their leather and also of their fabrics. I've reported about this just last summer, 2022, with my 22 bag that started peeling. You can go check it out on my channel. I've reported about this bag, the issues that I had 20 minutes after wearing it for the first time, bought in the boutique, it started peeling. Thankfully, I got my money back for that one. But then I also had another clutch on chain, tiny one, and caviar leather that was also peeling. That one I noticed all the flaws 1 month after I purchased it. So it was too late to get a voucher or get my money back for it. So they sent it off for repairs. It's been over 6 months now that it's been in repairs. I don't have my money, I don't have a voucher, and I don't have my bag. Chanel has had the bag and my money longer than I have had the bag. A lot of issues. We're going to talk about what the Chanel Endgame is, but let me just, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today, get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, Super Dacob, all spelled together, for extra perks. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already joined. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. And let me, my co-chatter's on the sidebar, but let me just show you a video. More and more people are waking up to the fact that stuff is breaking. We've had, you don't have to listen to me because the last Chanel piece of leather I bought was last June 2022 and I'm done with it. But you have also people who are still purchasing Chanel today and they're still having issues, and more people are becoming aware of the quality issues. Now, everything I say in this video is just my opinion, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything's alleged, okay? So take it with a pinch of salt and a grain of salt. But with this wonderful lady from TikTok, I'm going to post a link down below to her in the description box. Just posted a couple of days ago a video. She just bought one of the vanity cases from Chanel. Look what happened to her. Let me show you. And then we're going to get to the endgame conversation.
Do not buy anything else from Chanel anymore, especially their bags. Let me tell you, I brought this bag about a month ago, and already the Chanel hardware logo fell straight off. This is how the bag is supposed to look right after I brought it. And this is how it looks after only wearing this cheap bag after one time. Like, this is crazy. Chanel has fell off big time. Not to mention, they told me it would take up to 5 months for them to repair this bag, and they refused to give me a refund. Do not buy this bag. It is a waste of money.
Now, this is just one example. You guys keep sending me messages, photos, desperate. And I keep warning you, stop buying it if you don't want to have heartache. Do what you want to do. I'm not here, do you, okay? I stopped buying because I'm done with the heartache. And people are sending me all sorts of pictures. A double flap, timeless classic, new purchase in boutique. In the back pocket, they just put their hand into the back pocket and it was glued to because I guess, I don't know what happened. The color didn't dry. So as they were detaching the pocket off of the bag, it ripped off and peeled off the coating. This is a timeless classic, y'all, that now costs over $10,000. stuff is chipping, falling apart, screws, rivets falling off. I mean, the logo falling off. Listen, it's insane, but we're going to talk about the end game. This is really, really important. But first, let me also share my dear friend Jessie Style. She has a wonderful YouTube channel. I'm going to post a link down below. Go follow her on YouTube. Jessie has also something very interesting to say about Chanel. Hit it, Jess.
I don't know, like, they're just trying to cut costs, guys. Like, let's just be real here. Like, they're not doing it in the interest of the consumer. They're never doing anything in the interest of you. They're always just trying to profit the most that they can, and they do it in a very, very sneaky way. They creep up on you guys. They take the quality here, take the quality there, take the packaging here, take the service there, take the money away from the sales associate, cut the commission here. Like, they're very easy, they're very sneaky, guys. Like, they'll slowly creep up on you every day. Little price increase here, little price increase on that. Oh, big price increase twice a year. Like, it's why? What for? It's just to make money, guys. It's just because they want to see how far they can push it. They've pushed it to this point, and if you want them to keep pushing it, they totally will keep pushing it, guys. You just have to keep spending money there. They'll push it as far as they can, and they can still push it because there are still millions of people who are probably on YouTube who are praising Chanel and who are saying, yeah, keep buying Chanel. Like, you know, people are being too dramatic. Let's keep going, lining up in the store. And they're going to keep pushing it, guys, if you want them to. Don't play with them, guys. They are very powerful. Like, they are more powerful than you think. And it is just a big, silly game that they're playing, okay? And if you want to play it, you're going to lose. Just, you know, just step away, guys. Step away from the Chanel. You do not need it. It is just a giant scam.
Thank you, Jessie, for that. I mean, mind blown. I love Jessie so much, but this video, she was on fire and she delivered, honey. Subscribe to her channel. But also, other YouTubers are reporting. Fashionably Amy, for example, did a wonderful video. I'm going to post a link to her channel as well. Hi, Amy, by the way. Love her too so much. She was also had issues. She had issues with her 22 bag. She had issues with her Chanel costume jewelry. She also is kind of done. You know, she's still in the market for fine jewelry. I am too, you know, fine jewelry. I mean, come on. If that starts falling apart, if the diamonds start falling out of the rings, I don't know. At that point, like, what else can you do? I mean, what else? What else? Seriously. But so she also raised awareness about quality issues. And then within our adorably dysfunctional luxury community on YouTube, you know how we all are. I mean, some of us are still completely infatuated with Chanel. You know, Maria Draganova, now that she got invited to the Chanel fashion show, she's going to buy whatever they sell. Obviously, she's completely blinded by Chanel, and that, you know, that's also cute. I'm really happy for her. Shout out to her family. You know what I mean? Maria going to the show, really heartwarming. It was wonderful to see that video. I'm going to post a link to her channel as well. By the way, other luxury YouTubers, you know, giving to each other shout outs is actually good also for your channels. You know, maybe some more of you should start doing it. I don't know, everybody's so greedy and scared of giving shout outs to each other, you know. Purse on Fleek. Mel, honey, you know, one of your latest videos you made, by the way, about like changing direction for your channel. You know, you also mentioned Chanel, but you said like you're going to raise awareness about what's going on behind the industry walls. And like you mentioned in your channel, on your video, that you're the only one who does it. You don't know anybody else who does it, but you know I do it. So that was a girl. Anyway, you know, I love you, Mel. I love my purse on fleek to death, but come on, you know, I do topics like that too. But so give shout outs, people. That's how social media works. Stop playing that game. Oh, I don't know you. You know, we all know. Speaking of we all know Mel in Melbourne, right? Mel in Melbourne just posted a video about the Chanel price increase as well. Mel in Melbourne, she's going towards the 400,000 subbies by now. By the way, shout out to you, Mel. I'm going to post the link down. Not that you need to know her link because everybody follows Mel anyway, but I'm going to post the link down below because you do shout outs. That's how social media works if you do it right. Anyway, Mel in Melbourne made a really interesting video about the Chanel price increase. She also mentions in her video that she is not buying at Chanel anymore. She stopped buying at Chanel new stuff. And she explains that the quality went down. Also, customer service went down, which is really true. Like, after sales cares are terrible. Customer service is low, from my personal experience as well. And she said, I'm done. Really interesting that she also says it, that she went out on a limb to say, hey, quality is just not there anymore to warrant those prices. Sorry. But she went further and she compiled it. Really, I'm really, really proud of her. Like, she spent a lot of time compiling all of these lists, price increases in the past years in the Singapore dollar. I think they have dollars there, right? Australian dollar, US dollar, euro, and British pound. And she was compiling all these lists. Like, she did a lot of work to make that video. It's really, really cool, Mel. So credit to Mel for that. But at one point, and here we get to the end game, she doesn't understand something. Okay? Mel did not understand something, and she openly asked, she said, I don't understand why Chanel is doing this. If somebody knows, please tell me. Let me play the snippet from Mel's video. Let me play that snippet with Mel so you know what I'm talking about, and then we're going to answer Mel's question. Hit it.
For any of you that do definitely know the price of the maxi, do let me know. I actually tried calling up Chanel customer service, but no one picked up. But anyway, I do know for certain that the maxi used to cost 10,000 USD. In the US, it is 11,500. This is all before tax. And in Australian dollars, the maxi used to be 16,570. And now I've approximated it to be 18,010. I don't know why Chanel put price upon request, because they've always in the past showed the price of the maxi. Not sure why. If you guys know why, let me know as well. But it would be, those figures there, it would be very, very close.
So Mel is saying in her video, I don't know why Chanel put price upon request for the maxi. And she says, if anybody knows, let me know. Well, Mel, I'm going to let you know. This is Chanel's Endgame. Here we go. We'll go. Now, price upon request has been placed in the past only on exotics, which they don't sell anymore since 2019. We all know. But then they had to substitute that price category of the exotics with hand-beaded, or so they say, hand-beaded sequins pilot things, bags that are, have a lot of detail to them so that they can cost $20,000, $30,000. But those bags always were price upon request. But since a year or two, they also, 1 year, I think, they started writing on the maxi, the Timeless Classic maxi, also the 255 maxi, 255 reissue maxi. They started writing price upon request. Well, since a couple of months now, since the prices keep going up, they even started writing price upon request for the jumbo. The jumbo, which is the 255 reissue large, also called the Timeless Classic Jumbo in the Timeless Classic version, because they have the same price, both of them. Now they took off the price for the jumbo. See where we're going here, Mel? Pretty soon. So basically, as the maxi perforated the $10,000 or 10,000 euro range and then is going towards the 11,000, Chanel just took off the price offline. Now that the jumbo is in the 10,000 going towards 11,000, price went offline. Next year, the medium is going to enter the 10,000 heading to 11,000 price range, euro or dollars. They're going to take it offline. Then the small Timeless Classic is going to head into the 11,000, and then they're going to take it offline. What is Chanel's end game here? This is just my opinion, of course, but the end game is to literally do what some other brand is doing. Now, let me think. What other brand does not put the prices of certain bags online on their website? I wonder which brand Chanel is trying to copy. Chanel, Darling, this is not a frisbee today. This is the shield of shame. Shame, Chanel, shame. I'm telling you, this is their end game. Just my opinion, but this is their end game. They are going to take offline the prices for all of their timeless classics sooner or later, okay? This is where we're going. You will not be able to see anymore the prices for the small, the medium, the jumbo, the maxi. You will not be able to see the prices for the 255 reissue, small, medium, and maxi, or whatever they want to call them, the 225, the 226, the 227. And sooner than later, they will also take offline the prices for the rectangular mini, square mini, and 255 minis. Are they going to push it so far to take them completely offline? Like Hermes, you know, you can find a section for the Birkin and the Kelly on the Hermes website, but it's just within their portfolio of bags that they have, in which you can find a little text that describes what the bag is about. But there's no prices for any of those bags. Now, I personally don't think Chanel is going to go so far as to taking offline every model of the timeless classic and the reissue. But what I do believe they're going to end up doing is, just like Hermes, having one section of like the classics. And you click on it, and then it just gives you a description. The timeless classic bag with the double C turn lock, created by Carl in the 80s. This iconic bag is only available in certain boutiques, blah, 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 blah. Price upon request. Or not even that anymore. And once Chanel hits that target, this is what I think is their end game. Once they reach that level where their bags cost so much that it's price upon request for the timeless classics, the minis, and the reissues, that's when the sky's the limit. Because then we, as a consumer, just a random consumer that's online looking websites, checking out the prices, we won't know anymore how much they cost. But it's going to put us off, because the second it says price upon request, you know that shit expensive. Like more than a car expensive. So this is going to deter people from overbuying, because Chanel doesn't want to flood the market with their bags, right? They do not want, also, in my humble opinion, this embarrassment of having these ginormous price increases twice a year. When you don't know the price of a bag today, 2 years from now, you still won't know the price of the bag. You won't have, in other words, any means of comparison. So Chanel can put up their prices 500% if they want to in 2 years from now. You're going to have still the memory, if you took screenshots of the prices that they had a year ago, you could have the memory of, oh, look, okay, the maxi cost $10,000 in 2021. Okay. But now in 2026, we don't know the price. Since 2022, we don't know the price anymore. So in 2026, the bag might cost you $30,000. But it might also cost almost exactly the same as in 2022. You see what I'm saying here? Because I do believe, my dears, that Chanel has outpriced themselves. And now they're entering that realm where, because the quality just ain't there for me. Okay? But the prices also aren't there. Now they've created, with these constant price increases, these ginormous price increases, they've created already, they've created already this FOMO in us consumers. They've already created this sensation that, oh my God, well, yeah, okay, price increases go up twice a year. So we already are programmed by their marketing teams to understand as consumers, as good brainwashed consumers as we are, we're trained now that the prices go up twice a year, at least, and really, really high, up to 15 to 20% each time. So now that Chanel has set that standard in our minds, we believe that they have the highest prices of any luxury bags out there. And so we don't even go anymore. We don't even dare anymore go into the boutiques to ask for those certain bags. We just don't. We just gave up. Now, when these bags enter that realm of no more prices online, when Chanel starts stating for every one of their timeless classic bags, price upon request, for every one of their 255 reissues, price upon request, for every mini, price upon request. When they enter that realm, and they stay in that realm for a year or two, we will still be thinking that those bags have been going up for those 2 years in which the price has not been listed. Because we've been pre-programmed to believe that. But I believe that the end game is they're going to slow down price increases once all the bags go incognito. Because they're still going to live off of that illusion that they created in us. And we're still going to be thinking, yeah, the brand is still the best brand in the world because it can afford to do these price increases because people still keep buying no matter how big the price increase is. But what I believe is going on here is their sales have slowed down. Just my opinion, y'all. Everything's alleged. Okay, let's be very clear about this. That their sales have slowed down. That this is a strategy but they have catapulted themselves in that stratosphere of Birkin and Kelly price ranges, and actually they cost even more now than Birkin and Kelly's. So now they can cut it off, turn on the price upon request flashy light, and from now on they're good to go. And their price increases don't need to be so aggressive anymore, because if they keep doing these aggressive price increases, they can close the store. What are they going to keep selling? Literally, I mean, the t-shirt from the latest collection, cotton t-shirt with long sleeves, $2,000. Bye-bye. So anyway, so this is what I think the end game is: to take the prices offline for the classics, and then stop with the aggressive price increases, and then they will continue with price increases like Hermes, or a little bit less, 4%. 5%, or skip a price increase 1 year. What do you guys think? This is just my theory. Very strategic, very, very strategic and sneaky. So Mel, to answer your question, this is why I believe Chanel is taking their prices offline bit by bit as every bag enters into that $10,000 to $11,000 or euro price category. It enters that gateway of price upon request. Enter through that gateway, and like I said, they deleted Maxi price. Maxi started the timeless classic Maxi and the 255 reissue Maxi got the label price upon request a year ago. This year, the jumbo got that label too. So guess who's next on the list? The medium. And after the medium, it's going to be the small, and then the minis, and then Endgame, baby. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm dying to hear what y'all's opinions is. And one last thing, don't forget, we, the luxury content creators, we are the sentinels. We are the ones who are dealing with all this information that we gather from everybody, that we hear everywhere. We sound the alarm. And a lot of you don't trust us. And a lot of you think, whatever, this and that. You're not unboxing a new Chanel bag every week, so you're not a credible source for luxury. That's ridiculous. Stop utilizing half a brain cell to analyze stuff. Think a bit deeper. The alarms that we sound resonate only years later with the masses, because the masses don't really watch luxury YouTube in general. So, but what we're saying to you now, usually, and I know from experience what happened in the past with other things that I've warned you with back in 2014 or 15, usually these things come to fruition. So it's up to you. Believe it or not, honey. Believe it or not. We live in a conspiracy world. Really hard to choose, to pick and choose your battles, but also to pick and choose who and what to believe in. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Y'all, I had to record this as a separate because like this was too juicy to pass on. What do you guys think? Caleb says, Priestess says, I think you are onto them, Dacob. I'm telling you, Priestess, something is going down. I always appreciate you and your opinions. Thank you so much, Corey K. Hello, Barbara Rank says, Dacob, you should write a book called Chanel, The Decay and Death of a Star. I would totally read it. Oh my God, Livin Ferret. Oh, hey, Vision EVR. My Chanel Endgame comes when I'm called into Bruno's office. I mean, it all depends for what, you know, purpose he's calling into the, you know. No wonder the hair is always frizzy right after you've been in the office. Allegedly. Anyway, Mary Robbie, oh my God, yes, book by Dacob I would love and buy. Oh, thank you guys, very kind. Virginie, yeah, enter the live stream. Yeah, Virginie, you best believe. The shady someone, gotta call him out. They shady. Yeah, they shady. Old school, you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. Exactly, Donna, you. Just saying, says Dacob, can you please give me an advice if the sunglasses with pearls embellishment on the side is worth it? Will I have a problem with sunglasses that have these features that I love but afraid fall off? Just saying. Love your inputs as always. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Cyber Coco, you look amazing as always. Thank you, Cyber Coco. You look amazing as always, honey. Deborah Smith says, I absolutely think you're right. Nothing happens that's not strategic, right? Amichua one says, if big names from back in the days can fall from grace, so can Chanel. I completely agree with you. And Chanel already fell off from grace several times before Carl. Now, to answer, just saying, are you talking about the ones that I purchased, the same sunglasses that I purchased from the cruise collection with the pearls on the double C's? Those pearls are very delicate and they can fall off. I'm telling you already now, and they probably will fall off. So, it's up to you to decide. I decided to buy them anyway. These are the only pearl sunglasses that I ever bought from Chanel. Are they? I did, no, the Cruise Dubai collection. I bought those like ginormous ones with the pearl. I brought them back like the next day. I took them back. So I didn't keep them. I didn't like them. But these I love. The Cruise 2023 black acetate with the gold double C on the side and the pearls in the double C. I bought them. And I'm terrified that they will fall out. I do believe they will fall out, the pearls. Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. But that's the only pearl model that I purchased, and I'm not going to do any more pearls. It's just like, and I have like really a lot of sunglasses in my collection. So that's the only Chanel model with pearls that I have. And that's fine. I can have one with pearls, and if they fall off, they fall off. What can I tell you? They really think someone would rather have a DH Gate quality Chanel bag or a Kelly Very Easy shoes, says Lux with Brit. Blue Egyptian. Hey, Blue Egyptian. How's it going, sweetie? Okay, 200. All right, let's do 200 thumbs up, and let's watch the next fashion show as well. Actually, before we do the fashion show, let's do the segment of... and let me film this one as well. It's that time of the day, y'all. The bag of the day segment in my live streams. But you might be watching this video coincidentally later, as well as a separate video. That's a new thing I'm doing. Hold on, let me take my... subscribe to my channel here on the tubes. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob all spelled together there for extra perks as well. Thank you to my members who have pledged and the patrons. My bag of the day. And I've been doing this in every live stream now, you guys. So this is a lot of fun. I am wearing Vivienne Westwood almost from head to toe. I do have a Chanel ring on and a Hermes bracelet. But I have a Vivienne Westwood mountain hat on, pirate shirt, this oversized pearl necklace. And this is my bag of the day. Loving it. It's the Vivienne Westwood classic. This is basically the Birkin for Vivienne Westwood, or the timeless classic for Vivienne Westwood is the Yasmine bag, the Yasmine or Yasmine, with a special seasonal print pattern. This is the size small. It also comes in a mini, in a medium, and also in a large. There's also an extra large version. you know, this is a bag that's been around since what, late 80s, early 90s. So it's a staple of Vivienne Westwood bags. And this one comes in a seasonal print of the fisherman and the little fish. Now, I have done the unboxing of this bag, in-depth like detailed review of this bag on my channel. Go check out that video. But I can tell you, it is a gorgeous leather printed. Now, Vivienne Westwood also does vegan. So you can get the Yasmine bag also in vegan materials, also in a plastified canvas that is also vegan, but there are also leather versions. There's also silk. I've seen also satin with beading. There's a lot of different versions of it. Now, the small, unlike the medium, large, and extra larges, the small comes with a little strap that is detachable and also in leather, and it looks like little nipple clamps, and it has hidden here behind the handle, it has a little D-ring. There's one here, and there's also one here. So you can attach this strap to it, and then you can carry this crossbody or just off the shoulder. But lately, I've been wearing it a lot like this. Today, as bag of the day, I've been wearing it like that. Now, the fisherman with the little fish, there's a hiding fish on the bag, and every print of the side of the bag is slightly different. So I was looking for the fish as I was reviewing the bag, and forgot where. Ah, there it is. My fish was hiding down here. It's hard to see. There it is. There's one of the fishes, or one of the fish. But then I also found another one, like poking right on top of here on top of the fisherman that's kind of fishing for the fish. And there's another fish right there. It's kind of hard to see. There you have it. And then there's a little dog that wants to catch the fish before the fisherman can get to the fish. Where's the little doggy? I think the dog is hiding underneath the... yeah, there it is. The dog is hiding right there. There's the head of the dog. So yeah, you can detach the side here to open up the bag a little bit more if you need more size. So the bag... I can do it. The bag does spread out like this on the side. So you can see how here it's inwards. And if you open it up, you can expand the bag and gain a little bit more space. And then you have these little tiny erected bits. I love it. The Yasmine, I have this in several sizes in different prints and patterns. The inside has the Union Jack cotton printed all over, and then it has the Vivienne Westwood logo there as well with the Made in Italy stamp. So these bags are made in Italy. I don't know how well this is going to hold up to time and use because it is a printed leather, but with Vivienne Westwood pieces, you know, the fascinating thing about, in general, her costume jewelry or her bags or her clothes, she loves the worn-in punk look. So if this starts, you know, if the image starts degrading with time, it suits the aesthetic of Vivienne Westwood completely. Now, even though it's such a tiny little bag, it still has feet at the bottom. It has a gorgeous, more sturdy leather at the bottom with the metal feet, and each one of them has a Louis Vuitton orb on it, and you can see that they are very precisely placed. They're not randomly positioned in terms of, they're not randomly turned around in any sense, meaning they are very clearly diagonally positioned from each other. So every orb is facing inwards on every angle and every corner. I mean, the quality is insane. Plus, we do have the piping going all around the bag. Beautiful, beautiful quality. Really, really beautiful quality. And best of all, this bag for luxury standards, and yes, I do consider Vivienne Westwood a luxury brand, this one, for luxury standards that we're used to from Chanel, from Hermes, from Louis Vuitton, from Dior, this one does not break the bank as opposed to the other brands I just listed, because this bag was around new, full price from the boutique. Gosh, how much did I pay for this? 600? Around 600? You know what I mean? If this was Chanel, it would cost 5,000. Just saying. And they would not give you a detachable strap. They would give you a strap that's like locked in place. So I'm telling you, Vivienne Westwood is the way to go. So on this side, you get the metal orb, the symbol of Viv with the rings of Saturn. And then on the other side, there is no logo. So you can go completely logoless if you want. But I do love the logo. This is one of my favorite logos of all time, Vivienne Westwood's orb with the rings of Saturn. I just love Vivienne so much. And now that she passed away, I treasure these pieces even more because, you know, I bought all of this before she died, right? So it has even more of a value because, you guys, these are the last pieces made during her lifetime. Like, these are pieces that she more or less had something to do with, approved. She had a lot of design teams working there. It's not like she approved every single piece that came out. No, I know that. But, you know, it's something special. It's something different to have pieces from a time when an icon designer was still alive and working. It's just really special. Everything we're going to buy from now on, every new collection. I mean, she was working on the summer collection that's coming out now, right? Because that collection was ready before she passed away. So what comes out now for spring summer 23 is the last Vivienne Westwood, you know? So I will for sure be buying some pieces. You best believe. But this is always going to hold a special place in my heart, being the last Yasmine bag that I bought under her legacy, you know? So yeah, you know, very, very, very emotional because also I made a movie with Patrick J. Thomas called Art Lovers Unite with Vivienne Westwood. So you get to see Vivienne and myself on screen for almost 80 minutes straight talking about art. And so it has changed my life to have met her, to have had Vivienne in my life, even albeit shortly and briefly. But it's something I will treasure for the rest of my life. And we got this wonderful movie out of that experience of working with Vivienne. And this movie is also a testament to her genius, and it's going to remain for posterity. Also, once I'm long gone, that movie will still be there to educate people about art, love of life, passion. I'm telling you, Viv is the way to go. We have lost such a light when we lost her. Never forget her. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was my bag of the day. Subscribe. Okay, that was the bag of the day, y'all. Let's jump straight into this. Yes, Yasmine bag fits so much in it in all sizes. It's the perfect bag. I completely agree. I cherish all the pieces I own of hers. It just brings me so much warmth and joy. Me too. And they're sturdy, y'all. Really, her stuff is sturdy. And some of her things were made to tarnish. Like, for example, she has a pearl. One of her necklaces is called the Broken Pearl necklace. And it's a punk necklace. And it's meant to... So it's already broken when you get it. It has a couple of strands of pearls around. And then a couple of them are just like hanging loose. And with time, it degrades more, it decays more. It's so beautiful. Like the aged version of the Broken Pearl necklace is to die for. So her pieces, once they're worn in and when they start showing like signs of wear and rips, oh my gosh, they just get really beautiful. So let me just put this baby back in. So Ellen says, it's very, very special now that she's gone and you have some of her pieces. That's wow. Yes, but even more special is that I met her while she was alive. I think that's the most, the biggest, you know, treasure that I take with me to my grave. That's for sure. That's for sure. You know, all these products and bags and things, they're all here now, you know, whatever. Today here, tomorrow lost and broken. But the memory that we have of that experience, and hopefully the movie is going to come to a cinema near you so you get to see it as well. But it is one hell of an experience, one hell of a roller coaster ride. Baroque pearls, pun intended, says Coco Kitty. Oh, you best believe. The pearl necklaces, baby. So let's do the next show, you guys. I want to show you YSL. Oh, sorry. I just hit the mic. Somebody's going to get a headache. Hold on. I'm just closing the bag. All right. We're taking so this is Women Spring Summer 2023. The video is taken from the Yves Saint Laurent YouTube channel, so it falls under fair use. I shall be reviewing it. The music has been changed because we had to choose copyright-free music, so the music might not be fully fitted to the show, but anyway. We are Paris Fashion Week, darling. Yves Saint Laurent, Spring Summer, Fall Winter 2023, Women. The logo has changed officially from Hedi Sliman's Saint Laurent in bold. It's back to the Yves Saint Laurent minus the Yves, but they still have the YSL though. So the YSL in the background, but it's Saint Laurent. Now, a lot of people have been saying it's not so good to change the logo like this. I prefer the Saint Laurent like this to that terrible logo that Hedi Sliman did. I think Hedi Sliman did a terrible job. So, right off the bat, talking about quiet luxury, right? No logo. No logo. We feel like this, because of the shoulder pads, this could be the 80s, this could be the 70s, this could be a revival of the 80s, right? This could be really 2023, but there's so much more things, this, you know? And of course, it's androgynous in just the right way. I love the jackets. I might actually get one of them for myself. There's nothing new here, don't get me wrong. This is very much repeating the legacy of Yves Saint Laurent, right? But we have these really sexy décolletés. They're bringing back also 90s vibes. It's a very, very interesting beginning for a show, I believe. Perfectly styled, says Kev. Yeah, it really gives me something. And also the way that they did the lights, so like golden yellow, it brings me back. It brings me back to a place where I want to be. It takes me to where I want to be. Wait, what song was that? The t-shirts, the simplicity of it. Oh my gosh, it just brings back the best of days. I don't know, there's something about how this is styled and how the pieces look and how they are tailored and how warm the lights are, because usually we're used to these days of having these aseptic white lights, like these clinical, like going to the butcher or to an operation room, these white lights on runways, right? And it's been a while that we've seen these gorgeous, like candlelit yellow lights, and it brings a warmth to the entire collection that is reminiscent of that type of fuzzy warmth that one had in the 80s and in the 90s. And it is such a nostalgic trip, but the lights do so much. Oh my gosh, she looks like Mina. And the guy, well, he's from Belgium, isn't he? But he's Italian, right? So maybe he's oh my god, this is totally Mina. Just fabulous. Oh my god, this is giving me 90s. This is Twin Peaks, y'all. That tartan look, wow. It's so freaking effortless. So effortless. I know we've seen stuff like this before, but it's how it's put together. There's a meaning. There's substance. Twin Peaks all the way, says Keb. Yeah, and I'm telling you, this is very much like it's very much Jodie. No, not Jodie. Josie Packard. She would be wearing a lot of these outfits. And then Audrey Horne, Laura Palmer. Fendi used the Twin Peaks music for their runway. That was tacky. I'm like, how dare you? Sacrilege to use Twin Peaks for that tacky runway. But the Twin Peaks soundtrack and Angelo Badalamenti would have been perfect for this show. It's like being in the Red Room or in the Black Lodge, but also being in a time, out of time and out of... Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Dynasty is back, honey. Oh, this is giving. The proportions. You know, and in the 80s, the proportions weren't this extreme. Vaccarello is pushing them just over the limit, making them just that much bigger to make them more modern, you know? It's so clever. So clever, y'all. And that little tiny needle heel that's just right. Oh. Yeah, I can't. This is... Oh. Oh. Oh my God. You got the leather. This is everything. Oh my gosh. Look at how they're draped off the shoulder. Oh. It's also giving Vivienne Westwood vibes, huh? Let's be honest here, but in the best of ways. So beautiful. It's sexy, but not vulgar. You know what I mean? It dominates, but it also has a softness to it. Such a beautiful balance between so many emotions. I'm livid, darling. Oh my gosh, Dynasty, darling. So Crystal Carrington all the way, says Gail. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. And you know how Yves was also very much, you know, he was a lot into Marrakesh, and he was also about the safari look. So we also have these sandy hues and this whole Saharienne. I wonder if the Saharienne perfume is still in production. Also Yves Saint Laurent vibe. Oh my gosh, this is somebody who really feels the codes of the Maison. Vaccarello, you know, he really feels the codes of the Maison. He understands the DNA at its core, because this is, yes, you could say this is very much vintage YSL, but it's modern at the same time. You know, the form is just slightly altered, just altered enough to be modern, right? Even though we completely see how this is also taking inspiration from the past. Just beautiful. And Kev says, not a stitch of logo this time, or bags on the runway, which is interesting. Quiet luxury. This is quiet luxury, y'all. I mean, it's loud because the pieces have so much character, but no logos. No need for the tacky bags, although, not gonna lie, there are a couple of Yves Saint Laurent bags that I adore, darling. But more about that maybe another time. But for now, let's focus on the collection. Also, the mix between this metal hardware, these ginormous rings that we're so used to seeing from Hermès. You know, when they created little foulard rings, they sell you a ton of those. They make 1,000 different versions of their foulard rings. And here we have Yves Saint Laurent versions that are like ginormous. They're like 10 times the size. So we have that metal. Look at this. We got metal, the cuff, that ring, the velvet of the cape mixed with the silk and the wool oh no, come on. Gorgeous. Just and I love the fact that he just keeps going. Repetition of the same with slight differences. Like you want a little kind of décolleté moment here, but with a little bit of a sheer. Well, I got you covered. You want to be completely covered here in the front? I got you covered. You want a little capelet in the, and look, the YSL logo, so elegantly covered in black. Like it's not fully lit. It's mysterious. Yeah, guys, this is so beautiful. And the low hanging chandeliers, and you know when they hang low, they carry wide, honey. When they're hanging low, they carry wide. And these be hanging low. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Beautiful. You know, also modest in a way, you know, it's not like he's trying to say, let me reinvent the brand, you know, like ego trip, you know, let me like lift my paw up and let me piss to mark my territory like Haiti always does, you know. No, this is respectful to the brand. Oh, look at the runway's even gorgeous. It looks like it's moiré. He's respectful to the brand, to the legacy of the brand, whilst showing how good he is at it. You know what I mean? That is clever. That's a person that, way to go, sweetie darling. Ah. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Oh, this was amazing. Seriously, y'all. This was so beautiful. Just, I mean, Coco Kitty says, I want to touch all the fabrics. Me too. YSL is my fave, says Pickle Mars. I made it just in time for this. Young Reparation says, Chanel who? Oh, I totally agree with you at this point. Very happy with this collection, says Cyber Coco. I mean, Shua says the chiffon cape trimmed in satin. So the weight is elegantly draped. Oh my God. Ah, I could not have said it better myself. Rachel says, hi, Dacob, my bunker friends. Hey, Rachel, how's it going, sweetie? I'm going to contact JJ. I'm just like, look at me. I'm busy. I can't even. I'm so freaking busy, but I will. We're going to do it. We're going to do a live. Smurfette says he understood the assignment. It's classic Eve. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Fantomed. It is an amazing homage to Yves Saint Laurent. Cyber Coco is applause. Alex, he's so little. Oh my God. Cute, right? Like a little cookie. Little muffin. Little muffin top. Gloria says, and he comes out very inconspicuous. Debbie's giving an applause. Donna Donahue, I have YSL like this in my closet from the 80s. Time to get out my YSL tuxedo. It still fits and works today. I was always a YSL woman. Donna Donahue, first of all, kudos to you, girl, for living through the pandemic and still fitting into the same clothes you wore in the 80s. Honey, that deserves an applause. Actually, you know what? That alone deserves a cherry pop. Let me pop your cherry. Because, honey, that deserves a cherry. Yeah, that deserves a cherry. I'm noticing a lot of structure and brown shades in the last few shows. Seems to be a theme, says Pickle Mars. But it's gorgeous. That's Yves Saint Laurent, you guys, the Saharienne. Coco, Cyber Coco, I want to wear those pieces, smother myself in Black Orchid, Tom Ford, smoke a cigar and lean back on a black leather chair. You know that YSL used to also make cigars? They were so elegant in those black boxes. The cigars were black with a silver trim. Ah. Glad they stopped making those, because otherwise I would be a smoker. Gloria says, oh, Donna, it must be amazing. OG 80s. Love that collection, says Caleb. Love me loves the Dacob. I've never seen you this excited. Maybe you have, but I'm glad I was here for this one. Oh, honey, listen, I'm sarcastic and I can be that bitter Betty, but when something good pops up, I get excited. I still can get excited. Even though I'm a 237-year-old vampire, I can still get excited from time to time. So yeah, so the most beautiful collection I've seen this fashion week, says Smurfette. Donna Donahue says, thanks, hon, love ya. Oh, honey, we popped that cherry, Donna. Pops up when it's good. Oh, you best believe. Heartbreak Hoteling takes me a lot to get excited as well. Oh, me too, honey. The older we get, the more it's like, been there, done that. Seen that. Yeah, whatever. Girl, get a life. You know, that's how we roll, unfortunately. We get old and bitter. Old and bitter. I was just watching a post by Iris Apfel. So cute. She's turning 101 and a half. And then they posted a little poem on Instagram saying like, when you like that, I don't know. I don't know how the rhyme went, but it was something like when you get that advanced in age, like even half a year is like a reason to celebrate. It was so cute. And I was like, will we ever make it that far? Do I want to make it that far? I don't know. I mean, but yeah. And, so yeah, Saint Laurent was tired, says Victor. Oh, you did not like it? Really? Okay, you did not like it. Why didn't you like it, Victor? Yes, we experienced a rapture. What a collection. Gorgeous, says Ellen. Ingrid says, I still remember your excitement for Dior Tarot collection. That was the last Dior good collection. I agree, Ingrid. That was, yeah. I was super excited for it. Loved the video. Love the video. Amazing woman, says Debbie to Iris. All in bitter in sweater weather. Yeah, Gloria Retinos. Old and bitter in sweater weather. Sweater weather. Versace doesn't stand a chance after this YSL show. Well, good that you mentioned that, because we're jumping straight into the Versace show, which was after Paris Fashion Week. They had some difficulties with timing and scheduling. Scheduling. Did I just say schedule? I did. Scheduling. So anyway, it happened a little bit. They had to postpone it. It happened a little bit later than it was planned to happen. I think it was always planned to happen in Miami anyway. But anyway, it happened in the States. And, well, we'll go. Let's see what Donna Teller is up to. Of course, the video is taken from the Versace YouTube channel, falls under fair use because we will be reviewing it. However, I have changed the music to copyright-free music. This is not the OG music from the show. Hit it. Versace Fall Winter 2023, and we got the Hadids opening up the show. The Versace Eye, as everybody called my eye as well, last live stream. Oh my god, loving the architecture. Now this I want to say the silhouette is Versace meets Dolce & Gabbana, but okay, they're both Italian brands, that's fine. After all, Gianni came from Calabria, so that's kind of close to Sicily. It's kind of Domenico and Gianni, you know, similar vibes. So the boots are giving me old school Versace vibes, living. Oh my god, this is such a Julia Fox moment. That bag. You see, instead of the Greca, I would have preferred a Medusa on it, and then I could say maybe Yas. Oh, those gloves. Are those crocodile gloves? I'm so done with these male models that look like little sticks with beady cheeks and stuff. Just come on. When are we going to go back? Whatever. To each their own. So the bag needs a Medusa on it instead of Greca, you know, just saying. That's a smoky eye. Very delicately outlined. Interesting. Oh my god, the architecture is to die for. Seriously. Yeah, the new bag ain't it for me. I don't know. Oh, these glasses are trying to copy Balenciaga from a couple of seasons ago. Also not really a fan of that. You know what I mean? The sunnies are going into that kind of bee insect look. What a pity that they're not doing something creative on their own, you know? Ah, well, what can you expect from Michael Kors? Okay, love the denim combined with the black. Oh, a quilted version. Clutch. Now we're talking. But I still want the Medusa instead of the Greca. Fur. And one doth wonder. Real fur or faux? It looks real. Maybe it's not. This is giving me Versus era, you know, from the 90s when Donatella got to coordinate Versus. Love this jacket. This is kind of a revamped version of Gianni's pink look from the 90s, but like made for 2023. Interesting how they tackled the archives, and in general, shoulders are expanding, not necessarily through shoulder pads, but like they're getting bigger and bigger, aren't they? We've seen it with YSL, and now we're seeing it here too. Oh, interesting breast area. Remember, Carl was doing this stuff already during his lifetime. He was doing these over proportioned shoulders at Chanel, which seemed super weird at the time. Maybe he was ahead of his time. Oh, that bag that's an archive. That's an archival Versace bag. Is this Maria Carla Boscono? She looks so different here. Oh, this is the chick that's always dressed so ugly at Chanel. Look how amazing they dressed her at Versace. Chanel, this is how you dress a healthy looking model with a healthy curvaceous body. You see? She can be sexy if you know how to dress her. He's ridiculous. Sorry, dude. You're at the wrong runway. Go back to Balenciaga. Here we go. The Medusa. Now we're talking. That's a bag I might consider. Okay, this is something Johnny did a lot. The curved upwards torso. Beautiful. I always loved that very much. I thought that was super elegant. He also did it out of leather and then twirled it. So it had like a curve, but it was curved. That was 1997. Do you remember? That was a great show. I'm really disappointed that they're kind of influenced by Balenciaga quite a bit. And that ain't good. I mean, it's like, oh my God, this is what it is. It's Versace, it's Balenciaga Versace-fied. Not even Balenciaga, because what Demna is doing is not Balenciaga at all. Let's be very clear about this. And yes, for me, Balenciaga is still cancelled, just FYI. But this is like Versace doing Demna. You know what I mean? Like Demna Versace-fied. Instead of doing the whole end of the world apocalyptic vision, demonic vision, it's like it's the more glam version of it that Donatella brings to the table. But I feel very much the influence of Demna, and I don't know if I like this. It's sprinkled throughout. There are hints of Gianni's archives, and those pieces I love, obviously. But everything that is kind of trying to be this Demna version of Versace. What do you guys think? Denim is very Mugler, says Amichua. Well, but don't forget, denim was also very Versace before Mugler was all about denim. So, you know, nobody really owns denim. Anybody can do denim. But if we're gonna say who did who first, sorry, gotta correct you on that one. Versace was doing the denim before Mugler was doing denim. Okay, this little thriller moment, Livin Ferret, this little vest that has that kind of 80s shoulder going for it. Is this python or just a printed python, or is it real python? It's a beautiful shade of night blue. Oh, there's a green version too. He looks depressed. Oh, it's not python. It's just a kind of a pattern of could be snake, could be smoke. This is an interesting seasonal pattern. We've been seeing seasonal patterns and we've been commenting on them. And I usually tell you with seasonal patterns, it's always a bit complicated for me because you get really tired of it. But when a seasonal pattern is like, when an all over print, when an AOP, all over print, abbreviation AOP, is kind of muted and dark like this one, then it works. You're not going to get tired of it easily. As opposed to an AOP being super flashy and light colored. Yeah, I think this is crocodile, isn't it? Little alligator, crocodile. This is very Italian 80s vibe. Oh my God, he got old. Wow, he got old. I remember him from like 20 years ago. Let's just say that makeup did not do him justice. Yeah, these bags, these like hyper structured bags that have a ton of little external pocketlets everywhere. No, they've been doing it for a while now at Versace. It ain't it. Little early 80s moment, or actually 70s moment with that bow bow tie attached to the shirt. We've been seeing this in other brands as well. Actually, Chanel has a couple of shirts from the current spring summer collection that just hit boutiques that plays a lot with these little ribbons that you can tie around the neck, bringing us back into the 70s. Yeah, tailored jacket. This one's beautiful. Not bad. Oh, not that bad. Yeah, you see how they're expanding those shoulders sideways without it really being a shoulder pad, but it's giving almost 50s vibe. It's very eclectic. It's like there's that, you know, Demna vibe. There's 30s, 40s jackets, man, like Italian mafia style. And then we have like Gianni archives from the 80s. We have 70s vibes going on, 40s vibes going on, and yet it kind of all fits together in a strange way. It kind of works. It's a gorgeous shade of blue. Oh, this is kind of like Vivienne Westwood going Versace. Definitely. That asymmetry and draping, typical for Viv. Oh, the little satin baglet. Does it have a Medusa on it or a Greca? It's really cute if it has a Medusa on it. But they didn't show us the front part. Yeah, Deborah says very Demna. Nenti says, whenever I see those large rounded shoulders, I'm reminded of Jestas or Harlequin dolls. Not sure why. Yeah, but you know, Harlequin. Oh, love it. Love that little archive baglet in blue, but also in pink. Not gonna lie, they're gorgeous. The Harlequin is something that, oh my god, that Munchkin version. Oh, yeah. That's almost a must-have. I just need to see how the quality is of it in real life. Okay, here's another 80s vibe. Oh my god, these glasses though. They're giving me 60s. Oh, she's walking like a robot. But you know what? They're so oversized that I'm kind of thinking they're kind of cool, right? Versace, it's so oversized. Versace. Little teeny tiny one studded with crystals. Oh my god, it's adorable. Okay, wait, I'm losing completely the plot. What was I saying? Ah, yes, the Harlequin and the theater aspect of fashion. Gianni did it a lot. He did the whole theater, il teatro, the Greek theater, the Roman theater, and the Harlequin is something that Gianni adored. So it's very, very typical to Versace, the whole Harlequin thing. So you saw right, you saw correctly of the Harlequin dolls. It's very, very archival Gianni, actually. Yeah, the wee baggies are adorable, right? If you want color, you might get that ugly Paris Hilton dress from last season. Oh, but I loved Paris on the runway last season. Yeah, polka dots or like the 101 Dalmatians in blue. This not feeling it. It's giving me Moschino vibes all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the pink gloves, contrast, the dress. It's giving me more Moschino than Versace. So it's a cute dress, don't get me wrong. Very red carpet ready, but it doesn't scream Versace. This is giving me Versace meets Dior. Like, what's going on? Is Donatella like doing an homage to all the designers that have influenced her in her life? From Demna to Vivienne Westwood to Christian Dior to Jeremy Scott, like to her own brother, Balmain. What's going on? like what's going on? Okay, this is typical Versace look. Actually, this was the only really typical Donatella Versace. You know, the dude with the black pant and mesh metal top studded with crystals or whatever. I love those sandals. Oh my god, the goddess. Oh, Naomi. Like, I am in silence when Naomi walks for respect. Out of respect to the goddess. Oh my god, she just leaves you breathless every time. She's just... And you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say this. She always shines the most for Versace. Always has and always will. Just my opinion. I think Naomi is always best when she's on the Versace runway. Like, she's always, listen, she knows no mistakes. Like, she is perfection oh, this is the, okay. Yeah, no. I mean, I get it, but also at the Oscars, the starlet was embarrassing in it, and so I'm just done. But anyway, Naomi Campbell for Versace is always like, she's already stratospherically beyond anybody else. But when she walks for Versace, she manages to even outdo herself. How? Maybe it's the clothes, the vibe. Maybe she loves Gianni so much, you know. I don't know what it is, but Naomi for Versace is always like it's on another level. I mean, sure, wants one of the embroidered blazers. Oh wait, was that one of the Jenners? Was that a? Really? Did we get the Kardashians again on the runway? Was that her? Yana says all the black looks now were beautiful. Oh yeah, was it Kendall? Kendall. Yeah, it was. Oh, it was Kendall. I thought she was cancelled already. She's not. Oh, look at them walking on the staircases and everywhere. That's kind of a cool ending that they all just like mix up together. Donatella, you beautiful, gorgeous little fairy. I love you. I love Donatella. She's Donatella. What can I tell you? She walking. You know what? And she's like, you know what, child? Let me go that way. Oh man, that was so cute. And I managed to twirl my hair into a little bun. That was adorable. I mean, like weird. There were some weird moments, but it was adorable. She's happy, says Deb. Yeah, she's totally happy. She's like, ciao, where's the ma dove il cocktail, ragazzi? You know how she talks through her nose. I love Donatella. Wow, this is so awesome. Phantom Med says, I love this live. This is so fun. Thank you so much, you guys. Thumb up the live stream. Abba says, Naomi designed her own dress because it was actually good. It was awesome. I mean, but listen, Naomi, you can put a garbage bag on Naomi and she will rock it. Like, you put a garbage bag on Naomi and I want to buy that garbage bag because she's going to make it look like $1 million. Like, watch, it says the runway graces Naomi. No, Naomi graces the runway. I can't forgive her for selling Versace to Kors, says Smurfette. She was in a pinch. I think they had issues. The brand wasn't doing that well, y'all. They kept closing boutiques worldwide. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. They needed the money, I feel. Just my opinion. I can't coercive Donatella for selling Versace to Michael Kors. I can't coercive? What do you mean coercive? That's a different word. And Naomi's still a trip. Oh, totally. So glad we got to watch YSL and Versace together. In the bunker, says Gloria Retinos. Rachel says, Naomi is so stunning. I physically jump a bit when I see her. Me too. My heart skips a beat. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been our live stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. This was our midweek live stream. A little something for the soul. I hope you've enjoyed the topics. I want to say thank you to the mods. I don't know if we managed to update yet the Bubble song. I don't know if we added Gloria Recinos. Not yet, Gloria, but we're working on it. Gloria, your name will be added to the Bubbles song hopefully by Saturday. So don't you fret none, Gloria, our newest mod in the Fashion Bunker. Hit it, Bubbles. A fun little midweek treat. Caleb says, thanks for the live. Enjoyed it thoroughly. Oh, thank you so much, Caleb. It was a lot of fun, right?
A special thanks to the mods in the Fashion Bunker. Thanks to Debbie, Jesus, Audrey, Asia, Nicole, and Kev. Bubbles loves you.
Yes. awesome. We're living Ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
And yes, let's get to 200 likes while we're at it, you guys. Thanks, Kev, for reminding me. Let's try to pump it up to 200 thumbs up. Pump up the jam, pump it up. Livin' Ferret, how many likes we got? And let me see. Oh, we can do this. While we're getting to the 200 mark, we're dying, Ferret. We're dying, Ferret. We want to get to 200. We're dying, Ferret.
Dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret.
You best believe. And 196. Only 4 more thumbs up to go, y'all. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Come on. 2 more to go. 1 more to go. 1 more thumb up. Yeehaw! We'll go.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go.
The frisbee of shame.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, 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 would go.
Yes, queens. And of course, we got Madame Ross with her version of Dying Ferret. Hit it, Madame.
Dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret. Or something like that. Please let me sing it in for you.
Oh man, Madame Ross, the best voice in the world, y'all. The best voice in the world. Be sure to follow her on Instagram, Madame Ross, RHOS, spelled that way. And that's that, y'all. I told Bubbles, Debbie, I told Bubbles that you're working on a poem for them. So Bubbles is expecting that very, very soon. So am I. So am I. And until then, y'all, I'm going to meet you all on Saturday for our habitual Saturdian live stream. And until then, thank you all so much. I love you for just popping by and tuning in and spending some time together because, as you know, I don't take this stuff for granted. It's not just like, oh yeah, great. Everybody just jumps on the live stream. It happens for a reason because we like to spend time together. So this really means the world to me. Thank you so much. And keep an eye out for the trolls in the comments because there's been quite a few in the past days. So alas, it is what it is. It comes with I guess it comes with the music. It comes with the music. Tessa Kaidi, thank you so much. Thank you, Ingrid Davis. Love you, Kev. Love you, Fantomed, D. Higginbotham, Rachel K, Debs, Donna Huvel, Monarch, Natalie Gauthier, Gloria Latinos. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, never forget, never give up on love and subscribe. Bye.